Yeah, the process question, micro-oxygenation,
Mhm.
wasn't that originated for Tanat in the Matarin region? And do you do it? And what does that look like?
So yeah, micro-oxygenation, or micro-ox in French, was developed in for the Tanats because they're so, tannic and reductive, and that by injecting, tiny amounts of oxygen in the aging process, it can help to soften the wine and eliminate some of that reductive, characteristic. It needs oxygen. It needs oxygen. Some young red wines need oxygen, and it helps to, speed up the aging process naturally with some air. And so it started there, and it's done all over. We actually have a micro-ox system at Wineworks, but I don't use it on my wines. We've done it for other wines that tend to be, in need of some more oxygen to help clean them up, bring out more fresh fruit flavors, and help to age them faster for our customers. But I don't, with our Tanat, it's not as intense as in the Mataron, where we have that problem.
Good deal.
Thank you.
All right. How we doing?
So we have a 2013 Meritage in our cellar, and two questions, I guess. What can you tell us about that wine and your impressions of it? And then also, how much longer would you hold on to it?
Yeah, the 2013 Meritage is still quite young. It's a bigger wine than, not bigger than, the Elscott's can be heavier, a little bit more tannic than that, but it's almost on the same level, not quite. But I think the 13 Meritage is still, 3 to 5 years away from kind of hitting a level where I'd really start drinking it. Again, it's a 13 vintage, so it's not going to be, say, a 15 or a 17 or a 19 even. Those are wines, 15 to 20 years, I predict. I mean, I still have similar vintages in my cellar of Virginia wines from 95, 98, 2002 that are still absolutely fantastic. So I think the 13 Meritage is more, obviously a little bit more age worthy than the Petit Verdot. Has a little more of it potential, but not maybe a 10 plus year kind of ageability. Okay, any other questions? Well,
Storing wine,
oh.
for storing wine. Somebody mentioned to me that storing wine in a regular traditional fridge could be bad for the wine. Do you think that that's the case?
Yeah, too cold is not great for any wine. It really oxidizes faster at colder temperatures. So, and also can drop out some tartrates and things that you want to help protect the wine. So I wouldn't recommend refrigerator temperatures at all. No, short term, yeah, but not for aging. No.
More like 60 degrees.
I mean, between 50 and 60 is ideal. 55 is the standard, but you can go anywhere from low around 50 to low 60s is what I would. It depends on what you can do, but ideally, if you had perfect 55, constant 55 is perfect.
Good deal. I think the last thing that's on my mind is the Governor's Cup, and I know you can't talk about it, but I will say over the last 2 years, right? 2 years or so, there's a lot of golds going out. And it used to be where there was only about 20 to 30 golds going out. Now, I think the last 2 years were in the hundreds or around 100. Would you be opposed if there was a cap on the number of golds? Because personally, that's what I think should happen is, okay, 25 golds total. Everybody, you're fighting for these 25 positions, kind of like, any other competition in sports or whatever.
I don't think you can. I think they need to have less than what they've been having, but I think they just need to make the scoring system a little tougher, maybe to, maybe it's not 90 points, maybe it's 92 points, but I I think you can't do that. Nobody would enter if it's only 25 goals. People, would probably think that, they wouldn't want to enter. And I think it's good that there's a, decent amount, but I agree that it's the point where it's more of a participation award than really narrowing it down to that's why they have the governor's case for the 12 best wines. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess giving up 50 cases of your wine that you can't sell out of your tasting room is a lot to ask, especially if you put a cap on the golds.
You're right. Well, you guys got a visitor. Yeah. All right, Ivy, what do you think? Wrap it up?
Yeah, I think that was good.
Any other questions? Any last question?
No, but thank you so much. This has been so informative.
Great.
Really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Well, I have one, Michael. I'm curious.
Uh-huh.
What is your favorite out of all of yours?
It's like children. You can't.
No. Well, they're all good.
Sometimes they behave better than others,
I know. I do love your Meritage, and I love the El Scott too. I have to say, it's always been a winner for me. So
Thank you.
love that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Do we have another event coming up like this?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
We don't have any virtuals on the books right now, but we can. We
Okay.
should.
Are you doing anything for your Open a Bottle of Virginia Wine Day? You released the Riesling and the Merlot for that.
Ivy?
I'm not sure yet. I didn't know if Frank Morgan was gonna reach out and have a winemakers thing, or if we were going to do one on our own. But those were some really cool wines that we.
15 or 18 from the field.
Wow.
Well, yeah, we'll see what they're doing on the Open the Bottle night, whether we want, because we suggested the 2010 Methode Sparkling Riesling and the 2008 Merlot. So 2008 Merlot. So those wines are available, right? Still, Ivy?
Yeah, they're available as a package at a discount online.
So I don't know if I'm going to be talking about them on that event or not, but we'll come up with another virtual tasting here soon. And I don't know, we're still working on what we're going to do about the Governor's Cup gold medal wines, because normally
We might not have won any gold medals, so
oh yeah, it's true. No,
You're right.
I don't know. We need to stop talking.
no, I don't have to say if I won or how many, but we will have some kind of a gold medal event, I'm sure.
Yeah, if we want any.
Win every year.
We'll know Tuesday. We'll probably know Tuesday. Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
deal.
Well, plus you just want us all to taste what you submitted just to see what you thought were your best, regardless of what the Governor's Cup folks thought.
Right. Well, stay tuned for that. We'll maybe announce something later this week.
Yeah.
The VMFA event, is that a Zoom event or is that with the museum, or do we know how that's going?
Yeah, so I'm doing it's Wednesday. I'm doing a Zoom event through the museum, VMFA. It's our 10-year anniversary of making wines for them, and so it's their event that I'm going to be talking about the two wines that they're featuring on Wednesday night.
Oh, great.
All right, and seeing that you have no favorite wine of yours, I assume that means you're going to release a little bit more of that 2010 Cab Sauv.
Oh man.
That's an old story between us. You guys drank your bottle by mistake, right? So too bad.
Oh, we still have one. We still have one.
We went left.
Well, I think there's some left. I almost thought about doing a 2010 library tasting, and I do have some of that left. So stand by. We might get to that.
Good deal. And just for the record, we didn't accidentally drink it. I accidentally drank it. Holly never drank it. So.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, we good?
Yes. Thank you, Mike.
All right, everyone. Have a great evening. Have a great rest of your weekend. Be well, and look forward to seeing everyone again. So,
You too.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Have a good night.
cheers.
Yes, thank you very much. Always very interesting.